What's up YouTube? It's Michaela back with another video for you today. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a what's in my gear bag winter inventory shindig. I don't know what's in my bag any more than you do, but the snow is quickly approaching. I guess Keystone Resort here in Colorado is scheduled to open on the 28th of October. We are getting so close to snowboarding season. So I just wanted to go through all of my gear, make sure I've got everything that I need for a successful winter season on the mountain. So, that being said, this is my gear bag. No, it is not fancy. No, it is not Burton. No, it is not Dakine. I just bought this at Ross for like $20. But it has served me very well, so we're just going to be taking everything out of here and looking at what we've got. Right off the bat, out of the side pocket, here are my trusty Dragon Alliance goggles. I absolutely love these. They're really, really sleek and black, which is, as you will see, a theme for most of my winter gear. These goggles are just really high quality, and I couldn't have been happier with the purchase, especially for the price. They're not extremely expensive, but they are some of the more spendy goggles on the market. Let me actually take a look at what these cost. Okay, so these are LumaLens snow goggles, and they retail around $160, so they're not the most expensive that Dragon Alliance has, but they are some of the best. Then we have the extra lens for the goggles. These come in handy on days that are not quite as sunny. I live in Colorado, and as you can see, I have never actually used these. I'm not so sure I ever will. I'm gonna put them back. This YouTube video is already a disaster. Luckily, we have post-process editing. It's called Premiere Pro. Next, we have this package of heel hold inserts for my snowboarding boots, which you will see momentarily. We have an extra pair of laces for those same boots, and we have more heel adapting technology for the boots. Lip balm. This is essential. It's lavender coconut flavored. Don't know if that's any good. I've got Vicks Vapor Rub. I have Visine eye drops. And then I have a morning recovery shot for when I guess drink too many beers. So far, this all looks pretty essential. That came from one of my outside pockets. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all back in there, and we'll move to the other outside pocket. A crap load of cotton balls. I really don't know what these are doing in here, so I think I'm gonna put this to the side to find another home for them. Deodorant. Essential. I have a resistance band for stretching, I guess. And I have toothpaste and a toothbrush. I have 2 toothbrushes. And some soap. Just gonna put this all back. Okay, now moving on to the main inside pocket. I have a blanket. I think this is supposed to go into my car. I have a polyester avalanche hoodie for layering. May or may not keep that in there. A flask that still has something in it. That is going into the kitchen to be washed. I have the bag that my goggles are supposed to go in. I have Dakine High Octane Rub-On Wax. Also essential. I have a snowflake shaped multi-tool. Always fun. I have a pair of gas station aviators, which are absolutely destroyed. May or may not keep these. There is a rescue blanket, I guess. A full case for my Dragon Alliance goggles. Maybe we should just put them back in there. I have a bag of ibuprofen, a Quest bar, and some unidentified vitamins that can be removed. 1 singular sock. Lovely. And the rest of everything in here basically looks like garbage, except probably needs to be washed. A spider base layer ordeal, that's going back in there. And this a Burton AK jacket. I literally spent like $800 on that jacket, and let me tell you, it is absolutely worth it. If you guys want to know more about the jacket, I will probably do an Is It Worth It review here on this channel to tell you all about the features and why $800 is not such a bad price point for the quality. Stuff it on back in there. We will put the goggles back in their bag. Okay, so now that we've gone over everything that is in the bag, taken some things out, these need to go in the bag. They are a pair of 32 snowboarding pants and, of course, an arcade buckle belt. These are really nice snow pants. Definitely weren't super expensive. Absolutely worth it. They keep me nice and warm and dry. Now to go over some of the things that don't necessarily go in the bag. I have a helmet from Sandbox. I really like this because they all have super artsy designs. I'm not particularly one for boring helmets because I'm not really the type of person that grew up wearing helmets, doing much of anything. But as I got a little bit more daring on a snowboard, I figured why not protect the goods. And I have a pair of 32 snowboard boots. These are the best snowboard boots I have ever owned. I highly recommend them. For the star of the show, I have a pair of Union Trilogy bindings on a mod series board from what I would assume to be the mid-2000s. I haven't been able to find this exact board on any websites, but my fiance gave it to me a couple of years ago. And it has been the best board I've ever ridden. It's super flexy, really easy to maneuver. And these bindings are the bindings that I wanted for the longest time. They were a Dream Gear purchase last season, and I absolutely do not regret it. It feels like you are securely strapped into the board. They're pretty flexy for the most part. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what should have already been done to these. So that was everything that was in my bag. I think I can probably fill it out with a couple of odds and ends, like some snack bars, maybe several pairs of hot hands. I also need to locate my gloves. But other than that, I think we're pretty much ready to go for the season. If you would like me to do any sort of review on any specific pieces of gear that you see here, I would be happy to do so. I will be making a review on the Burton AK because I know a lot of people are really interested in purchasing a jacket like that, but they don't want to spend $800 freaking dollars for something that may not be necessarily worth it. But let me be honest, if I'm being honest, the Burton AK is absolutely worth it, and you are not just spending money for the brand. No other jacket, except with maybe the exception of Arc'teryx jackets, are going to be quite as warm and quite as waterproof. The only other thing that I have that I'm not so sure I actually need in this specific gear bag is a pair of Highlander snowshoes. These typically go in my backpacking pack for 14ers and search and rescue. I will be doing a video reviewing all of the necessities for winter adventuring if you like winter hiking or snowshoes on this channel at some point very soon. But for now, thank you for watching this video and enjoy the season. I guess that was good.
Yeah.